Hey CrossLife kids, today we're going to be talking about how God rescued Lot. Now this story can be found in the book of Genesis. Hope you guys enjoy.
After the Lord and the two angels finished their visit with Abraham, they headed towards the sinful cities of Sodom and Gomorrah. When Abraham learned that the Lord planned to destroy the cities because they were so wicked, he began to worry, for he knew his nephew Lot lived near there. He asked the Lord,
"Suppose there are 50 righteous within the city. Will you then sweep up the place and not spare for the 50 righteous who are in it?"
The Lord replied, "If I find at Sodom 50 righteous in the city, I will spare the whole place for their sake." Still, Abraham kept questioning God's plan and asked again,
"What about 45? What about 30? What even 20 or 10 righteous?"
Finally, the Lord promised Abraham that if 10 righteous people could be found in Sodom, he would spare the whole city.
Now that you've seen the story, we're going to ask a few questions. Now I want you to pause the video and answer the question after I ask it. So the question number 1 is, how many righteous people were there needed to be in Sodom and Gomorrah for God to spare it? The answer was God was willing to spare Sodom and Gomorrah even if there was 10 righteous people in the city. So question 2 is, did God find 10 righteous people in the cities? The answer is no. God didn't even find 10 righteous people in the cities. Now the third question is, what were the instructions that Lot and his family were given when they were leaving the city? Lot was told that him and his family could not look back at the city after they left. Now the last question is, what happened to Lot's wife after she looked back at the city? When Lot's wife looked back at the city, she was turned into a pillar of salt. Now that we've finished the questions, let's think about the story. God has a rescue plan for all of us. Like Lot, we are sinners who live in a sinful land. We need God's merciful rescue. Without it, we'd be separated from God forever. But when Jesus died on the cross for our sins, he took the punishment that we deserved. But like Lot, we are stubborn and we want to stay in our world of sin. So God reaches down and gives us the faith that we need to believe. Then God draws us away from sin and to the safety of his Son, Jesus Christ.
Thank you guys for watching. Join us next week for another lesson. Bye.